Smiling faces, an earth-like star. A frown can't bring out the beauty that you are. Love within, you begin smiling. There are bright days ahead. Listen, love's not competing, it's on your side. You're in life's picture, so why must you cry? It's okay, just don't delay from smiling. There brighter days ahead. Y'all know this part. Bum 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 bum. Ba-dum bum diddy bum. Bum bum diddy bum. Bum bum diddy bum. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome once again to the Mental House, and I am your host, Khadijah. It is so glad to be here with you on this lovely, lovely day. I have two quick announcements I want to make, or subjects I should say I want to bring to you real briefly. First and foremost, I'm looking to do a Google Hangout a little later on. So if any of you guys want to join us, we're going to be talking about the King Alfred plan. I'm hoping to put this together a little later on this afternoon. I'm waiting to get a solidification for at least before my other co-hosts. And if so, I'll be doing another video to let you guys know that I know it's coming soon, and we hope it's going to be today. And hoping that you guys will get a chance to hang out with us and give us your opinion on this King Alfred plan, because I think that's really important. And for those of y'all who don't even have no idea what the King Alfred plan is, why don't you take some time before we get to what we're going to get to a little later on, and see if you can do your own research, do your own get your own information about the King Alfred plan, so that way you'll be able to not only input on what we're talking about, but you'll see just how clandestine this government is, and what the plan that it has for those of us who are poor, and especially of African and Latino descent. You'll see the blueprint. Okay? So, I think that's very important. So, again, the King Alfred plan, look forward to the Google Hangout on a little later on. And I'll be giving you a little more information about that when it becomes available. Okay, now lastly but not leastly, I want to give a shout out to all the children out there, spiritually under my voice, and that is because I know how important it is to validate the babies. And I'm hoping that each and every one of us, those of y'all under the sound of my voice, take a baby today, a child, and just bum rush them with love. Bum rush them with positive energy, because our children are growing up. A lot of our children are growing up in cesspools, and they're being born to emotionally damaged people who are in turn creating monsters. I don't like the fact that Hillary Clinton used the term super predator, and I think it's a real a repulsive and a real negative connotation to put on somebody. But, and that's one side of the coin, or the other side of the coin is, I know super predators. I've seen super predators in action. And so at I don't know if saying that word is as harmful as the actions of these people that do super predator type of things to the people in their communities. So, we can go either way with that. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to make sure that those of us who are in positions of authority, those of us who are child care workers, health workers, healthcare workers, we have to not neglect our responsibility to the younger generation. These children need love. They're missing love. And if we are not capable of giving them the love that they need because we weren't loved, then it's going to be very difficult to see a balanced family. So I implore you to get healthy, whether you come in the mental house to get healthy, and whether you go to the real mental house to get healthy. It doesn't matter. I implore you to get emotionally healthy. Lastly, I got to making a address a sub who did not give me permission to use the name, but they are having real challenging issues in their family right now, and almost to the point where they say that they hate their parents. Okay, and that's a very, very, very strong word, but I understand because this is love, and the other side of love is hate. You understand? It's very, very powerful emotion, and what it is you are knee deep in your emotions right now. Some of the things I talk about with parents, and I want to say this to you. I understand. The things that I say are to make you better, not bitter. Because if you have hatred and it's all consuming in your heart, it's just going to turn around and destroy you. It's not going to destroy the people that you have the hatred for. It's going to destroy you. Okay? So when you said that, when I read your email, I was touched in more ways than one. And some of the things that you shared and experiences that you have had in this family, I do not blame you one bit for having the feelings that you do for a woman that would put you out on the streets and make you sell your body, you and your sisters, so you can bring home money to her and the rest of the family. I understand. Trust me, I get it. No matter what your abuse was, some people have been abused that way. Some people have been molested in their own homes. Some people have there's a conglomerate of problems and issues that we could have. That we could explain. It doesn't take away from somebody else's experience, nor does it minimize yours. All I'm saying is you cannot walk around in the anger. Your secrets will keep you sick, so that's why we let them out in the mental house. But we also come here to get better and not bitter. Otherwise, I could never muster up I could never even muster up a note to come out of my spirit if I would let everything that has been a part of my upbringing or my life to affect me. And while it may be difficult for you right now, the main thing is that you've identified it. Because to me, that's the most important thing. Once you realize that you're not the one that's crazy, no matter how much you've been called crazy, no matter how much people have said that you're the one that's a problem, once you realize that, and if you are somewhat of the problem, you see where it's come from, and you've identified the origin, now your job is to get better, not bitter. But you're going to be bitter for a minute now, and I respect that as well. I respect that. I respect all of your feelings. My wish and prayer for you is just not to stay in the bitterness. Okay? Is not to stay there. Because, first of all, it is not feasible, if you could even look at it this way, for these people to take up space in your head, and you haven't charged them any rent, and they haven't paid any, so they're taking up space in your head that you really don't need. I know, been there. Okay, and one of the hardest things is recovering from abuse. Okay, so this is your walk, but you're not alone, and there's other people here that's walking the same walk, and all over the internet, as we've seen. So, uh, B, I got you, and I understand where you coming from, and I just want you to know that in the mental health, this is where we dump our shit. So if you got anything that else you want to dump, this is the perfect place. All right, and thank you. Stay strong and stay committed to your wellness and your well being. Stay committed to that, and nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong if you stay committed to that. Okay? All right. Well, if you like what y'all hear, please like and subscribe in the mental house. Again, we're going to try to do this Google Hangout a little later. And y'all hit me up and let me know if you want to participate as well. So we're going to try to get this cracking. Crack-a-lacking. All right? Okay, we'll talk to you soon in the mental house. Bye-bye.